Hello everyone, it is Ariel here, and today is the first day I am in my planner postpartum. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have not done my November review, and I pretty much stopped the 28th. I ended up delivering very early in the morning on the 29th. So I have not been in my planner since the delivery. So let's go ahead and fill some stuff in. So, well, first of all, let's go ahead and put in my son's birthday. We have a couple other places to put things in as well. So if I go to the front of my planner, I have not done the body stats yet, but I do need to put in Bryson's birthday. And then he had a doctor's appointment on, oh God. So, hold on. On Monday, so the 2nd. And then he also has one on the 4th, which is the day that I'm filming this. I've also had stuff going on in here, but I don't have enough room, which I'm shocked about. But then again, yeah, never mind. We have the home projects. The nursery is done. I have not been filling this in. And then this page is going to be saved for our newborn photos. Okay, so we have I haven't even thought about goals or anything this month. My goal is to survive, and that's pretty much it. So that is a couple of things. I haven't filled in anything else. Don't want to, don't care at the moment. I have not been wearing my watch, so I imagine that's going to make things a little bit complicated when it comes to the exercise log, especially because I can't exercise very much, because not only there's some additional medical reasons why I can't exercise right now. So I'm not sure what I'm going to fill in until I am able to do any sort of exercise. So we shall see. I'm not really sure what I'm going to fill in here at the moment. Maybe I'll do exercise log / wins. Maybe that's a way to do it, and then do 1 win a day. I actually like that idea a lot. Okay, if I'm remembering correctly, I used not a Tombow for this, and all of my other markers are gone. So these are just going to be different colors. Yeah, so I'll just do 1 win a day because I can't. All right, so that is that. Okay, so I am not working at all this month. So the only thing I need to do for work is submit my maternity leave documents. and also submit my healthcare, the qualifying life event documents, because it is currently open season. However, we would not get coverage until mid-January, so we need to log this in under a qualifying life event, so that way everyone can be put on my health insurance. Home-wise, let's see. Let me go back to October, because I have my list of like, so we have monthly dog meds. Okay. So those are like my general speaking home tasks. My monthly favorites I fill out as I go. Projects. Again, my project's really survivability right now, so I'm not going to do that. I left all of this blank on purpose because I wasn't sure if Bryson would come into the world at that point in time. So I wanted to, like, we were due on the 30th. So luckily he came a day early. But I didn't set anything up because I was like, okay, well, my habit is not going to be to work out. That is just not in the cards right now. But if he came like a week or two late, I wanted to be able to log like workouts and stuff like that. So let's do AM meds. It's really just my vitamin right now because I'm not, like, I'm off of my thyroid medicine. What do I usually do? Okay, so I can't walk the dogs. Not at least until like a few weeks down the road. So I have strength, labor, exercise, and yoga. Obviously not that. Walking the dogs, AM meds, vitamins. We do have a lot of doctor visits. Clean something, nesting, Vlogmas. So I do have Vlogmas. I will put that here. I am going to put in, what I'm working on right now is I've released all of my 2025 sticker kit bundles, but I'm also releasing coloring sheets to go with those. So I need to develop those. I also would like to work on YouTube videos. For January. I'm going to start doing a lot more. I realized while I was filming for Vlogmas, I was like, oh, I remember why I wanted to start doing batch filming. I also want to start posting on Instagram and TikTok. So I'm going to put Insta post and TikTok post. I think up here I'm going to put move body, because I can't work out, but I can move my body. And then I think the last thing I want to put is self-care. Like I did something self-care related that day. And I can fill this out for the first couple of days. So we have, it's really just, I'm going to continue to take my prenatal vitamin. I guess it's the thing. So we didn't have a doctor visit. I did not move my body. Vlogmas, I did not do coloring sheets. YouTube. What day are we on? We're on Wednesday. So and right now my other meds are pain related, so and then we did have doctor visits. And doctor visits. I am doing a Vlogmas video as we speak, and then I also promoted Vlogmas on my Instagram yesterday. Did not do. I think I need to specify like January video since I also have Vlogmas. Nothing. And I would consider every day as having done something self-care related, because I have been asking for help, which is not my forte. And I've been taking time to like recover. I need recovery. Okay, so habits. I am going to change this out. I am not going to do reading. I am going to do something for like tracking nursing and things like that. I might just do like, so I use an app called Huckleberry to track sleep, feedings, pumping, diaper, blah, 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 blah. So I think I might just do like 1 through 31 and then what the stats were for the day. I'm thinking I started that on, I think Monday or Tuesday. I didn't start on the 1st. So I think I'm going to do 1 through 31 and then have columns for each. So I'm not going to do that right now. It's too dang early in the morning to do that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to set up some waterfalls because I have been loving that recently. So I'm going to set up waterfalls and then come back for my daily. Okay, so that is good enough. I have been basically just doing the same vertical this whole time. Okay, so we have 26. Is he okay? Jesus. Your son. I have no idea what the weather is today. It is going to be cold. For that, I am sure. I'm not sure how I want to log things regarding nursing and stuff like that on a daily basis. I'm thinking I'll just keep that on the app. But honestly, it has always been really helpful for me when I do my fitness related spreads, because that's like a focus area for me. And then logging it on my daily and keeping track of it digitally and on my monthly pages and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure what I want to do there yet. So, because I felt the same way about like doing glucose, that was really helpful to have on my daily. So I know I would like to do something. What? Not sure. So I'm thinking like maybe I keep track during the day, and then at the end of the day, kind of like what I did with my exercise log, I would record it on my watch and then put it towards the end of the day. So I'm kind of thinking in that realm of possibility. So I have an OB appointment. I have to deal with some medical stuff going on, and then Bryson has a pediatric appointment at 3. So we have that. I've already been full swing of things. Anyone that knows newborn life, you're up every couple hours. My son sleeps pretty dang good. However, he's like better during the day sleeping than he is at night sleeping. He gets like weird, like between midnight and like 2 a.m. Those 2 hours are not his best hours. So I've been in the full swing of things. My husband took the night shift. I took the morning shift. So yeah, I'm in full swing of things. So like, I don't want to log like that I pumped or anything like that. I do want to log like the simple tasks that I do. So I also don't want to log like sterilizing and stuff like that, because literally I'm just sterilizing things all day. So after we finish doing a feeding, all that kind of stuff, I'll sterilize and dry in that machine, and then I'll put it on the drying rack so that way we can use it later. So I'm constantly cleaning those dishes, but I did run the dishwasher. Things like that I would like to log. I think that is how in this postpartum, particularly this month, where I am not working, I'm not doing a heck of a lot else other than making sure my kid survives, that I survive, that my husband survives. That it's kind of, well, and the animals also need to survive. That this household operates. And it was so nice. My mother-in-law came over yesterday, and usually when people are over, especially the grandparents, this is their first grandchild, like for me, I'm just like, I hold Bryson all the time. So I love to allow them to do that. And honestly, I napped yesterday while she was over. That was cool. My husband got to do a workout. That was cool. It was just, we had lunch together. So that was very nice to get some food brought in. So it was just like overall really good. I got to tidy some stuff up. My mother-in-law helped me tidy some stuff up. So, and she brought over some more goodies. So we had a good day yesterday. And so I did actually get a ton done. And like I said, he sleeps really well during the day, and he sleeps like kind of by himself. At night, he wants to be held a lot. So anyways, so I load, run dishwasher. I'm obviously filming this. I do need to post link on Insta stories for Vlogmas. And then I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do my TikToks, because I like the videos that seem to take off on TikTok are the review my day with me kind of videos. Like, oh, here's me filling out my habit trackers. Here's me coloring in this stuff. It's not really the day-to-day planning. So I'm going to have to try to figure out how to do TikTok. Like, there's going to be some videos on setting things up, but overall, like, the way I plan isn't really conducive to TikTok, but I want to take advantage of that platform. I was doing the Am I the Asshole videos, like a voiceover while I was doing a setup. And honestly, that's just, first of all, it's a lot of work. And second of all, it's just not content that I think people like will follow an account for, and so I can't monetize if I don't have followers over there. Which I know that's silly to sound, but I don't want to put a lot of work into something that I'm not able to monetize. Like, Instagram is kind of the same way now. Like, it stinks because YouTube has a very good monetization platform. So when I post videos, I get money. When you do that on Instagram, you don't. And so I'm trying to work on being able to monetize things. The only thing with Instagram is like, okay, I have a large enough following that I can do ads and stuff like that. But like, me posting on a daily basis doesn't necessarily bring in money. And that's not really the main point of why I started anything. But if I'm going to be putting effort in to making content, of course, especially seeing how much some of these TikTok creators make, I'm like just flabbergasted at like how people are making livings off of that. So anyways, but I want to be able to monetize that. So I think, and I like don't know if I want, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Okay, so that is the day so far. I'm trying to think if I've done anything else today, even though I've been in the full swing of things. Probably not, because everything else has been related to, like, again, that survivability, sanitizing things, pumping, feeding child, you know, comforting him. So, and my husband's literally on the couch right now with him, and they're both passed out, which is adorable. Oh, and I need to wrap Christmas presents. Especially because some of the stuff we're sending back with people because we're doing Christmas at our house this year, and there are people that are going to come over and everything like that. But we're not doing our traditional Christmas Day plans that we have done in the past. We usually go to my in-laws, well, two sets of in-laws. So Christmas Eve is spent with his mom's side of the family. Christmas Day is usually spent in the morning with his mom, and then in the afternoon we would go over to his dad's. But they're all coming here this year, so that way we don't have to travel around with a newborn during RSV season. So that is that. So I do need to wrap Christmas presents. My parents are coming in next week, and so I need to, I think I have to send their presents down to Florida. I don't think I can really do that. Oh, and we need to get, I have had the thank you cards ready for 2 weeks now, But I don't have stamps. I usually always have stamps, so it's kind of tough for me. Anyways, so this is a very long video for not a lot of talk about postpartum, but like kind of what my thoughts are regarding my first day planning postpartum and how I'm going to continue doing things. And I do like the idea of modifying this for exercise log to include like little daily wins. Again, because I think the soonest I can do any sort of exercise is probably like 4 weeks. Like I said, I am dealing with something else on the medical side, so I don't know if that's going to delay that at all. And I do like modifying some of my habit trackers so that way it kind of fits the reality of the situation more. While I'm not working and while my focus is not, my focus is health, but it's not workout related and things like that. So I added a bunch of stuff related to my business here because I can work on that in the meantime. And like I said, I will adjust this page depending on how I plan to do it. I do think I'll do the 1 through 31, and then I will have columns for sleep, feed, pump, diaper. I think those are the 4 big ones right now. And so like the sleep would be overall sleep for Bryson. I cannot keep track of my sleep right now. Like I said, my husband and I are doing a really good job partnering when it comes to like I'm doing night shift, he's doing day shift. There are very few times that like at least during the overnight time we are both up. And if we're both up, it's just because like it's one of those types of things. Like he's feeding Bryson while I'm pumping or something like that. So that's kind of the land we are navigating at the moment. So I'm going to try to figure out what that looks like in terms of a spread. And hopefully in one of these later videos, you will also see that as well. Okay, we are a couple days later, but I do want to show you what I did in terms of the pregnancy, the baby spreads and what I decided to do here. So I have the exercise log and wins. So basically I'm kind of doing the same thing with the little stickers. Sorry, my nails are a mess. And then I write down the win for that day. So yesterday was rearranging living room furniture. And then I wanted to keep the stats from my watch. I don't wear my watch every day, so on days that I don't, I put no watch. And then on days that I do, I have the move ring, the exercise ring, the standing ring, and then steps all written out. So that is how I've been doing the exercise log and wins. And then I changed this up because I'm not working this month. I only have to submit a few documents related to my work and related to Bryson. So we have work, home, and then I added a business section because I will be working on quite a few business related things this month. And then, so this was the projects page. I was talking about last time that I was going to do it on this page, but it didn't really work out with how much space was left. And you can see I kind of tried to tear that up, but the washi tape was sticking really good and it would tear up the page. So I decided to switch around and just do the projects page. And then similar to how I did the title pages, I just have Bryson's name here as well. So I did the offset and then I cut both of these on Cricut. And then I will put a little video here of Huckleberry, which is the app that I use to track all of this stuff. So we have sleeping hours, feeding, pumping, and then diaper. So this is the total number of diapers. This is ones with pee only. This is ones with a number 2, and then a mixed diaper. I stopped nursing. I'm only pumping now. So I was trying to classify if it was nursing or a bottle. But Bryson's having a hard time latching. So we just decided to go with, we're still doing breast milk, but we are just doing bottle feeding. So that is why that ends up looking different and how much I am pumping in a day. So like I said, a lot of this was, well, I was nursing, so I only pumped once, but now that I'm pumping consistently, that is basically what I'm getting. So that is how I decided to do things there. I don't know if I will continue to do this in January. I'm still debating that. I do need to make a decision soon because I do need to do my migration into my January setup. But that is for another video during Vlogmas. So that is Bryson's page. And then I will change this from reading to something else. I just haven't been doing that. So it seems really silly to have it there. And then, oh my God. And then, like I said, from a day-to-day perspective, I'm really only capturing things that are objectively like different, like on a day-to-day basis. So like, I don't know if different is the right word, but like I'm not putting sanitize my pumping supplies, for example. That just has to get done. And I know that like that's how things are with a bunch of tasks, but in my brain I'm differentiating them because I do that like 5 times a day versus me moving the couch. I don't move the couch every day, or breaking down boxes. I don't do that every day. I do that probably twice a week, so then I'll put it twice a week. But if I'm doing something like multiple times in one day, then I'm not really going to put it on my daily. So that is how my brain is working currently when it comes to how I am planning in this postpartum life at the moment while I am on maternity leave. So that's what I've got. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that me coming back to show you a little bit was helpful. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.